Welcome, my beautiful Cancers. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your weekly general tarot and oracle card forecast for November the 8th to the 14th, 2021. I've taken time to lay out the spread here. Spirits guided my cards. It's exactly the same way as you visually watch me shuffle them, and it's just saving time. So let's see what we have here. Starting off with your all-over energy card, you have been given the Scythe. And the Scythe has many reasons. It's basically a call to action, stepping up and being aware of things. I mean, the Scythe cuts deep, it cuts through, it cuts things out. It also is reference to being careful working with sharp tools. If you're in the kitchen, this is just to be mindful that you're careful you don't cut yourself this week. But also, I've always looked at it as a time thing here. The harvest coming in, planting of the seeds. Now you can go out and you can bring in the sheaves. So basically, for some of you, I think you're going to be seeing happiness and abundance coming into you in the form of finally, time has passed on. It's the right time. And now you're going to be able to see things coming forward in a positive way for you. Now, your final outcome card, and I'm going to read it now, is surrender to rest and sleep, because it could pertain to, it's definitely going to pertain to the messages in this reading. And it says to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So some of you this week might feel a little bit stressed. You might feel a little bit anxious. You might feel a little bit physically tired. Maybe you're taking up a new activity. Maybe you're working harder this week, and maybe you're going to notice that your body's giving you these signs that you need to slow down and get your rest. So this is the fall season when viruses are rampant. Since our world has started to open up, now we're hearing about colds and flus and things like that we didn't hear about in the last 2 years because we weren't out there with the masses. So I want you to be careful. I want you to be mindful. I want you to take care of yourself here. This is all about you getting your rest so that you don't end up with a virus or an illness or anything. So get your rest. It's good for you mentally, spiritually, and physically. Now, coming in behind you, possibly the beginning of the week, you have the Four of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Cups, and you have the Ace of Swords. So, right away, this shows me that you might have concern about money. You might be holding on to your money. You might be, you might be mindful of your money. Some of you could be saving your money and being very careful of it. Others, you could be buying a large ticket item. But I always say keep your mind open to new opportunities coming in when it comes to the Four of Pentacles. I think you're going to be thinking on your feet this week. This is taking care of your resources when it comes to your finances. For others, I think you could be making good business, decisions right now, or even investments into something that's going to help bring you some profit later on down the road. Again, as I said, some of you could be buying a large ticket item, and some of you could be basically saving for that rainy day. So, you may have fears of what you've accumulated is going to be lost. So I think you're going to be mindful, careful, and with your money. Your hard work, though, is going to be paying off, but stay alert to new possibilities. I think there's going to be some change coming into some of your lives when it comes to your career or with money, general finances around you, but it can bring newfound resources of abundance. So be open to new and exciting opportunities. I want you to stop worrying. Don't let fear-based thoughts limit your actions to move ahead this week. As I said, this is the card of extremes in when it comes to your finances, how you spend your money and how you save your money and what you do with it. Now, coming in with your next card, you've got the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups tells me that you're going to be, you may have been experiencing, or maybe in the past, or still the residual of being confused, conflicted, or feeling overwhelmed and having to make a major decision here. And often when there's so many offers coming in and so many choices to deal with, it creates confusion, okay? And, it causes our mind to, be scattered in many directions. So you could be faced with a complex decision, and right now it might be difficult for you to choose between the options that are available to you. But if you take your time, you do the research, you're going to, or even seek counsel on this, you're going to be able to make this decision and choice. It's a card that says don't procrastinate about it, though. You need to step up and you need to get busy and You need to make this decision, okay? Try to focus and avoid unrealistic expectations and options, and it'll be easier for you to make this choice. So I always say, when I see this card intuitively, I always say, pick the choice that's going to benefit you long term, not the quick fix, okay? So now, coming in with your final card, coming in behind you, you have the Ace of Swords, which again could be the beginning of the week. That is seeing the light. That is getting over this confusion. That is being able to see the truth in a situation. That is having clarity. That means that now you're going to be able to move forward. You're not worried. You're not confused. You're not, stressing over a situation. Now you're able to move forward and go towards your goals. It's the aha moment when you see the light. I think a lot of you are stepping up into your own truth now. You saw that you've seen the situation for what it is, and you're starting new. Some of you could be starting a new job or a new business. You could have received or getting the offer of a new job, or some of you, it could even be in the form of a, something coming in towards you like that. I do think that, you're seeing the truth in a situation, okay? There's new ideas coming forth where you can make long-term goals now. Okay, so I this is great. Sometimes, when we hear about something or we see that the light bulb goes on and we see that moment, it can be a bit challenging. But I think you're going to have the ability now. The past is over, and I think you're going to turn that negative into a positive now. So beautiful, beautiful cards. I think our week is opening up here where you're going to have choices and decisions to make. But I think you're going to have clarity as well now once you make that decision and choice with the offers and options that are coming forth. And I think a lot of you right now are going to be careful about your money. Now, coming in the center of the week, you've got the King of Wands, you've got the Three of Wands, and you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So your crossing over energy is wonderful energy. And the Three of Wands yeah, that's the three, not the two. I always look at it because I only see the two big ones here, but it is the Three of Wands. And that is a great card that says you need to basically commend yourself for something that you've done, something that you've accomplished, something that you have pulled off because of your own due diligence and your hard work and everything that you've been doing. So this is a card that says congratulations here, and it's crossing over the choices that you make. And I think you've made a good choice for something that was important to you. And it could have been something, it could have been in the emotional part of your life in a relationship, but others, it could have been a business decision that you made, which is going to work out. And it crosses next to the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is good planning. So I think you've planned something, you've researched something, you're taking your time, and you didn't rush into something. And now you can commend yourself for doing that. So it's beautiful. And you know what? It's your golden moment right now to move forward. And, you're waiting for your ship to come in, but I think your ship's pretty much arrived, and it is coming in. For some of you, you may be still waiting, but for others, I think you've received this with the right choices you've made. You might be dealing with people where you're in charge of managing people right now, but it talks about success and thriving businesses. It's about self-satisfaction. Some of you could be going out there. Maybe you're seeking counsel of some sort about a certain situation or an issue, or maybe you're going to seek counsel at your place of employment about something. But I think you're taking on a very important job right now. Some of you, it could be, that maybe you're going to be traveling. I mean, she's looking towards the shore here, waiting for her ship to come in to board it. So you could be planning a trip as well, and it could be business. Now, coming in with your first card here, it was the King of Wands, and he is the most focused king on the zodiac. He goes big or he goes home, and I think this is what you're doing. I think you're going for broke. I think you've dealt with your demons of the past, and now you're at a point here now where you're just going to say, hey, I'm going forward to do what I want, come hell or high water. And he does that. He stays focused. He doesn't deal with all the little menial things around him. I don't think you're going to be bothered with the opinions of others and their gossip around you, if that's what you're dealing with, or the drama of other people. You've left that behind, and now you're going forward with determination and with focus towards your beautiful new future. Coming in at the end here, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is you perfecting your job, your career, your business, working hard. A lot of you to be careful with your money here, as I said, and you're working hard for this. This is your job, your career. This is, your craftsmanship, the gifts that you have. Some of you could be apprenticing or learning something new at the place of your employment, but you're hanging in there. You're paying attention to details here. And I do think that some of you could be taking an online course, or maybe the place you work, you're going through an apprenticeship where they want you to take something new to enhance, working up the ladder of success within the business or the company you work. But regardless of that, you're working on your job. And I think you're going to find that you're going to be focused mainly on your job right now to bring in the success that you want. Now, coming in towards you at the end of the week, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Swords. Ace of Cups, beautiful card. A card that said some of you could be meeting somebody new. There could be somebody coming in that is going to offer you their hand in assistance, appreciation, respect, and maybe even romance and love. So it's about a wonderful new person that could be coming into your life, or it could be you just enjoying the company of someone who is in your life now. This is about true friendship and developing that bond between someone else who gets you, someone who is in your end of the ring to promote and to defend and to help you grow. This is about soulmates, whether they're intimate or they're platonic, but it is always about compassion and kindness. Some of you may be receiving this from someone close to you, or you may be wanting to do this and help another. Cancer, you are a water person. You are a water sign, and you tend to go with flow and ebb, and you tend to want to spread all that beautiful energy out there to those around you that you love and care for. For others, I think you could be relocating. You might be buying a new home, or you could be fixing your home up so that it looks new and different for you. I think you might be out, checking out some real estate at this time. Beautiful card. Now, as I said, coming in below that, you had the Knight of Pentacles, which was the crossing over of the Three of Wands. And again, that's doing detailed planning. You could be planning a move. Okay, you could be planning a move with someone you care about here. Maybe you're looking at real estate to move in together and partner up, someone who you love and you care for. Doing the footwork here and planning things out, researching, taking your time, not rushing into anything too quickly. You don't want to make a mistake and jump in and make a choice here too quickly and not be sure of what you want. So stay focused on whatever it is you're dealing with this week. And if some of you it's dealing with real estate and wanting to buy a new home or just to relocate to a different home, stay focused on it and plan it out. Don't jump at the first offer or the first one you see. This is negotiating. This is push-pull energy, and planning your moves slowly. And that way you're not going to make a bad decision. Now, coming in at the end, you do have the Eight of Swords, and that is you allowing yourself to get up in your head and worry. Not seeing a picture in complete clarity, thinking that something's not going to work out, or because something hasn't happened fast enough for you, you start, imagining all kinds of things and worrying about it. So this card says, you need to just look at the picture in complete clarity. It's almost as though it's the energy of feeling stuck and not being able to move forward and being held back, but you're not. You're not being impeded. Nothing is holding you back. You're able to, if you just see the picture in complete clarity, which I think you're going to here because the Ace of Swords talks about that. I think you're not going to have to worry anymore. I think, this is a good read here. Stay focused on your goals, whether it's finances. I think a lot of you are going to be dealing with your career and your job this week, or money in general. And others, you might be concentrating on wanting to relocate, move in, and get together and collaborate with someone that you care for very much. So beautiful. Be careful of any sharp objects, but I think you're going to see happiness coming in the form. It's time to harvest now. And I do think, that you're going to be able to do that. Look at the 10 on this. This is October. This is something that has come in towards you here. And now you're finally able now. I think you might have planted your seeds. Things were starting to open up in October. Now here we are in November, and now you're going to be able to harvest that beautiful abundance. Just get your rest. Don't allow yourself to become overly stressed or overwork yourself. This is the month, this is the season of colds and flus and viruses. And if we let our immune system deplete and, because we think we're bulletproof, that's when we get caught. So take care of yourself. Get your rest. They just told me some of you might need to go and go to a sleep clinic, and maybe you have sleep apnea issues. That's all I'm saying. Spirit, what do they need to see, know, expect, past, present, future energy, beginning of the week, end of the week, and middle of the week? Okay, so coming in the beginning of the week, look what you get. You get the Eight of Wands. This can be referred to as the arrows of Cupid, but also this is action. I think there's going to be swift action. I think the delays are going to be over. I think you're going to be getting very busy planning what it is you want and staying focused on those goals, whether it's your work or whether it's a relationship here. For others, I think that you're going to have to answer a lot of texts, a lot of phone calls, a lot of Zoom meetings, you know, a lot of mail coming in that you're going to have to be alerted to deal with. This is also instant results for tests or exams. So whether they're scholastic or whether they're medical, you will be finding the results out. Now, coming in the center position with your King of Wands, you've got the King of Swords, okay? The King of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So action's taking place. You're moving forward towards your goals, but the King of Swords could be somebody in authority that you might be dealing with, somebody who's in law, somebody who could be a lawyer, a judge. It could be in could be in government, military as well. But I think this is somebody who you look up to as mentorship. You could have maybe hired somebody to, you've retained somebody for counsel. This is somebody close to you. This is somebody who you could be dealing with right now. Regardless, it also refers to, if this is you, it refers to as standing in your integrity, standing in your truth, standing up for what you believe in, and not allowing others to waver your decisions. Okay. Coming in at the end of the week, you've got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. With that, as clarification, you get the Seven of Pentacles. So you're definitely, you have the 8 here, which is showing me that you are perfecting your craft, your gift, working on things, taking new courses, maybe some of you apprenticeships, whatever the case is, depending on who the reading is for. When you get the 7 of Pentacles prior to that, that means you're planting your seeds well. You're setting yourself up. And like the Knight of Pentacles here, who does the same thing, articulately, creatively, and he takes his time, makes a detailed plan. You have done something here, whether you put out a proposal, a resume, an idea, something, and you're waiting to hear how they received it, how they're going to react to it. And you're waiting and you're waiting. And don't allow yourself to get up in your head and worry about it, okay? Because the bottom line is here, you planted your seeds well. And I really, really wouldn't be worrying about this because that's what this is all about. You doing your job, stepping up. Okay, stepping up and doing the job, taking the job at hand and doing it right. So definitely, you know, you're setting yourself up here in the financial part of your week here. It's reaching a milestone. Okay, you might be having to consider a new approach with something. Maybe you've taken on a new job, a new career, a new way of making money here, perhaps. And know that, you know, you could be feeling a little bit of anxiety, but the fruits of your labor are continuing to grow and harvest is imminent. So here is your harvest coming in. So the work that you're doing now, with your job and your career is definitely going to pay off. You've made the right choices and decisions, and you've taken your time to do the research and do that. So great reading. Well, my beautiful Cancers, this is your reading for November 8th to the 14th, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And let's all continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and I'll see you soon.